Hello, good day friend. Welcome to MongoDB series. Today is the part 3 and second part of CRUD operations. Yesterday we saw update and create. Today we'll be seeing read and delete. So let us see the agenda. The series agenda wise, like we already have seen what is MongoDB, MongoDB use cases, MongoDB setup. In the CRUD operations, yesterday we saw create collection, insert update and export import. Today we'll be seeing read and delete, and in subsequent videos we'll talk on indexing, aggregation framework and advanced topics like security, transaction, authentication, authorization. So CRUD 1 we saw create collection, different kind of collection, insert operation, update and import. Today we'll see read and delete. So let us see. In the read operations we'll see find one, different set of operators like $eq, $gt, all this, in, align, exists type, regex, expert, size, all, sort, skip, limit, projection and slice. So let us see this in action. So I have order collection. Now you can read data using find or find one. So if I do find one, it will return me the first record based on the filter criteria. So here it is now empty filter criteria. I can mention filter as well. Then it will return the top first result, first of the results. Okay. Now I can also do find. If I do find, it will return me all the results. Now here you can mention different filter criteria. Like I can mention if price, return me price where the price is 20. That is the last record. Okay. So if I mention it like that, and you see I got the price 20, that is the last result. Okay, this kind of filter criteria we can mention. You can mention more than one filter criteria. So price, and if I mention stock like 30, so of course it will return me the last one. Now if I mention something else, as it will not match, there is no record exist, so it doesn't return me any. Remember, this will do the AND operation. Okay. Now other than that, we can also do, like if I want to search all the records which are greater than 10, I can do it like this. Find, filter criteria, price, and I can pass another document to it, and I can pass an operator greater than, and that should be, let me close it properly, and greater than 10. So anything greater than 10 I want to have the result. So 2 records will be returned, and you see 2 records has been returned. Okay. Now say I want to include the 10 also, the price 10 order also. In that case we can do greater than equal. Okay. So in that case we'll get all 3. Similarly, greater than, you have less than. Okay. So that is LT. So anything less than 10 will be returned. So there is only one record, 5. So it will be returned. You see 5 is returned. Okay. Now if you want to include the price 10 record as well, so you can do LTE, enter, and you see both of them has been returned. Okay. This is like that. Now another thing is that you can also do, say, clear screen, dot find. What this does, find returns a cursor. Cursor is a set of document, like you can take it like a page 1 has been returned, and the next page will be returned upon further request. Okay. So here we have only less number of records, that is why we got all of those. But you have generally, when you are in production, you have millions of records, and you don't want to fetch all of them at one go. So that's where the cursor comes in picture. So you'll get the first batch, maybe 10 records or 20 records, and then upon further request you will get the next batch, like that. But find one, you get as there is only one record, find one, so you will never get cursor, you always get the record back. Now here it is. Now what if I want to search records which has price either 10 or 12? So if you want to do that, you can do it like this. So there is a filter criteria, and then you have to do price. Okay, this is the, and then we can use another column in another operator, and we can mention 10 or 12. So if I do 10 or 12, I got, okay, like this. But if you want to have the record which are not of price 10 or 12, that means simply if you want to negate it, you can do in, okay, not in any. So if you do that, it would return 5 and 20, okay, like that you can do. Now if you want to return a combination of two, I showed it to you, like price 10 or stock 200. Now by default they are doing AND operation. Now but if you want to do OR operation, like if you would like to include any order which has price 20 or stock 200, you can do that with an OR operator. Fine. This is like this, or okay, and or takes an or an AND, both takes an array. I will show the AND operator as well, that you can do like this. Here I see price equal to say 20, okay, or stock equal to 200, okay. Now that means first record and the last record I wanted. So if I hit enter, you see you get both of them, okay. Now for AND, like as you have seen, if you mention these two, only these two, it will be an AND operation by default, okay. Now you don't need this two, okay. So this is an AND operation, okay. There is no document now, so 30, okay. This will match 1 and this is AND operation. Or you can do it like this also, and also takes an array, okay, and then you have to pass two documents to it. And sorry, I think they are missing. Okay, you see the same document you got back, okay. Now there is also you can do like db.order.find, okay. This is fine. Now you can sort them, okay. How you can sort them? Just by, there is a sort function, there is a sort function, okay, and you have to pass the field name, a document, actually you have to pass a document, I'm sorry, with the field name, and so one for ascending. If I do that, you see it got arranged in ascending order, and -1 for descending, okay. This is in descending order, okay. Also you can do skip, okay. So you can do like db dot find, this is returning you all the result, and if you want to skip say top 10, so we need it in a paging scenarios, though you will get cursor and there will be next you will get the batch, but if you want to implement custom paging, so you can do the skip. See, the top record got skipped. Also you can do limit. The limit will return you a limited set of records. Say you want 2 records to be returned, so top 2 has been returned. You can combine both of those, you can do say skip top 1 and then return 2, so it returned this 2, okay. See, also you can combine sort, skip and limit. So you want to first sort, that is what generally you should be doing. So stock, and then you can do it like ascending order, and then we're going to do it. I think I'm missing, sorry I misspelled it, yeah, like that. So it got sorted first. After it sorted, first one got the 30 was not taken into account, and 100 and 200 is being returned, okay. So that is how you can do. Now another thing is that, so we can do like say you are getting so many feeds. What will happen in your case, maybe in production scenario you will have multiple fields, maybe 10 20, and you don't need all of those. You may be needing 5 or 6 or maybe 1 sometime. How we can limit the number of fields that is being returned? So you can do that, like one is this find, and then you can pass some criteria to it, okay. That is known as projection. So if you turn it on, name 1, and if I hit enter, you see only name is been returned, along with ID also returned. Now ID you specifically has to turn off, so you mention it, you will only get name. So this is known as projection. That is how you do this thing. Now another thing I want to tell you, so let me show it to you. I have added one more field, that is description. Now say you want to search a document by description, you can do that, or particular word. So in case of search kind of scenario, so you can do it like this. So description, this is a field, and then you can mark it as regex and then pass some regular expression. Okay, and say I want to find green shirts. So you see it returned 2 because there are 2 green shirts. Okay, now if you want like say red, you get the particular one. So this is how regex works. Okay, now I would like to show it to you how search with array works. Now I have added one field called sizes and added like some data into it. Now if I would like to search a document by a particular size, say size 6, so what I would the query would be like this: find, okay, and in that you just need to mention sizes, the name of the field, and just mention the particular data, and MongoDB will understand that. And if I hit that, you see that last record has been returned. Okay, now if you want to match the whole array, so just in case if you have a complete data, so you have to do it like this. Okay, in that case 456 will be returned. Along with that, also you can mention it like this way. So like if you want to search it by size, means sizes of an array, length of an array, then you can do it like this. Say 4, and I got the first record. Okay, also say you would like to search documents based on number of values you have. Say you have 5 and 6, and you would look to search the document which has both this data. So you can do it sizes, and there is an operator called all, and that takes an array 5, 6. Okay, and close the array, and this, now it returned this one. Okay, so based on partial array also you can search. Okay, so I would like to show you another thing. Like I added 2 fields. One of them, those is category, and now if you see, the category is present in first document and second document, not in third and fourth document. Okay, so now if I do that, you can clearly be able to see find. Okay, now you know that ID should be coming, and I will be doing category. I am turning on category now. Sorry, yeah, now you see category is present in first 2 but not last 2. Now how we can get data documents where category is present? So to do that, we have to do category. There is an operator, okay, it should be known as exist. Okay, exist equal to true in the, so only return me those documents where category is present. So we get true, and if we make it false, so we get other. So this is important in scenarios where you want to get the documents where certain fields are present. Now another thing I wanted to show it to you, like sorry, like if you see that here sizes I have made it to object, all those are same. Now if you would like to access by say size a value, how would you do that? Okay, so you can do it like this, find, okay, this is sizes dot a, okay, and you have to put it in quotation, okay, and say if I mention it in 2, and if I hit enter, see I got the data back. Okay, now here all the values are 2, that's why they all return, but this is how you access. Okay, also you can search it in another way. Let me show it to you. db.order.find, and you can mention sizes, the field name, and then another document you can pass the property name, okay, and then 2, and then you can close it. You see, that way also you can access. Okay. Now let me show it to you, the delete operation that we can do the similar way, like delete one, and you have to specify the filter criteria here. If you don't specify, the first one will be deleted as it is delete one. If you delete many, all will be deleted. Okay, if I type it, you see deleted count 1 and acknowledge true. Now here is 3. If I run this, you will see right now here is 4. Sorry, here is 3. Earlier it was 3, 4. Now it is 3. Okay, the 1 has gone, 2, 3, 4 is there. Now you can mention the filter criteria as well, like if you want to delete say ID 2, and you see delete count 1. If I do that, so you see 2 is gone. Okay, now for delete many, if you go here, if you clean that, you pass everything will be deleted. You see 2 got deleted, fine, and you see nothing is there, so the collection is empty. To to delete a collection completely, you can do this drop, or the drop. Okay, so that will see true, that would remove the collection completely. Okay, that is how you can work with delete.